house?
There was like no employees there at all. Anyway, I had to go there because I wanted to just pay my Sears charge, and there was like nobody. There was like one guy who was doing like some kind of pricing. He didn't help us. Yeah, and then there was a lady in jewelry who like ran and hid as soon as she saw us. She's got customers. I don't know what to do. So she disappeared. And then we eventually the first lap we did around, there was nobody at the register, and then the second lap there was somebody there.
You think Sears proper even knows that store is still open? Like one day somebody will be looking at the spreadsheets and they'll be like, "Oh my God, the store is still around. We never closed it."
That's like those dreams you have where you're like going to school and there's that one class you never go to and you're like, gotta go to the final. Oh my God, what?
I feel like that is everything in the Peaburg Mall. Every store operates under
all
the
just
radar. They make so little money and there's so little expenses that they just fly under the radar until somebody one day is like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, we were there. We were there early too. We got there.
Yeah.
Maybe I guess it was Sunday. No, it was Saturday. Oh yeah, because you worked on Sunday.
What is it?
So it had to be Saturday.
Emolga?
Yeah.
All right, let's do
hold
this.
on, because it's
Okay, let's hold on.
weird.
Yeah, we got there on Saturday, and we were there before the mall even opened, but we were there at 10 o'clock, and the mall didn't open until 11.
Really?
Or no, we were there at 9 something, and the mall didn't open until 10.
Yeah. I was at Kohl's at 9:30 this morning, and I had to wait.
Yeah.
For them to open the doors for the rest of the mall.
That's weirdo. So we were there waiting, and there was other people in line waiting to get into Kohl's at 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday, and we were like, "Oh my God, Kohl's is happening!" And then somehow there was already old people inside Kohl's shopping. But
Kohl's usually opens from outside though, from outside the mall. You can get in, but then they keep them inside where it's closed, so you can't get into the mall. But if those old people had gone into Kohl's from the outside door, they would have been able to be in Kohl's.
Yeah, they were stuck in Kohl's.
Emolga.
Right.
We thought they were on an old person shopping spree.
Well, I mean, that's possible.
Well, it's end of the road.
Yeah.
Time to go to Kohl's.
Let's go to Sears and buy some tea. Oh, no.
3, 2, 1. Go Nintendo Podcast, Webisode 587, the Emolga Podcast.
Now, let me tell you, despite Emolga's creamy, weird name,
can you tell us about Emolga, please?
Emolga. It's just not a nice name, but Emolga is pretty cute. Emolga is a white rodent-like Pokemon resembling a flying squirrel. It has black eyes, a tiny nose, and yellow cheek patches.
I know.
It can create electricity on its electric sacs located on its cheeks.
I have electric sacs.
I get it.
Boy, doesn't that sound familiar?
I only heard sax and then I laughed.
Electric sacs located on its cheeks and store electricity inside its membranes.
Like electric sacs gleaming in the window?
Kind of. I was thinking Pikachu. Doesn't Pikachu have electricity?
He's got red cheeks.
I wouldn't call them sacs, though.
I wouldn't call them sacs either.
Unless you refer to cheeks as face sacs or something.
Well, I mean...
Look at that little chipmunk stuffing its face sacs. Yeah, they're just like red dots.
Well, that's all they are in Emolga. They're yellow dots.
Yeah, I guess Pikachu has sacs.
But it says sacs here. All right. Then.
Its ears...
I thought you were just making a Christmas story.
Well, the soft glow of electric sacs.
Electric sacs.
It's time to be watching that, for the record. Its ears, positioned at the top of its head, are rounded in shape and black in coloration, with yellow and white sections of coloration on the inside of its ears. It sports a vaguely hood-like patterning of black around its head, with a spiky extension of the pattern above its face. It has yellow wing-like flaps connected to its 3-fingered arms. It can use these flaps to glide from tree to tree and can discharge electricity while gliding. Its feet are white and fairly small, and its black tail is in a jagged shape. I mean, it's a Pikachu ripoff, guys.
Short top, long tail. And the devil laughs.
And the devil laughs. So it's
what
number
a crazy lady.
587. It's an electric flying type Pokemon. Its abilities include static. And its
you got something right.
Ability is motor drive. 50-50 male to female ratio. And they're a foot tall, weighing in at 11. There's a hair. Weighing in at 11 pounds.
11.
And that's what you need to know about Emolga.
Thanks, my brain.
And you
And
can't
what's
change
my
that.
Rule 34 Emolga?
That's I mean that's not what I'm
I feel like the podcast is under an audit right now. Careful, the suits are here. Watch what you say. Thanks, Mom Brain.
You're so welcome.
Thanks to those that joined us for this short notice podcast today. We have a family party to go to tomorrow, so that's why we're
Happy
recording
14th
today.
birthday, Sahar!
So also, it was kind of a quiet week as far as it's kind of a quiet week for Nintendo news, but we're going to cover what's here. Plus, we're going to get to your Twitter question that we asked you last week and didn't get a chance to read, so I have that all set up. I know you guys have been wanting me to get to the backlog of your Twitter answers, so we'll take care of some of that today. Also, the latest episode of Parents Play is available, and it stars a special guest.
It does.
I want to see this.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
I don't know how people can draw those things.
Oh, I know how to draw it. Well, aroused. We had a special guest on the Parents Play yesterday. Who was that?
Me.
It
I'm
was
so
you,
scared.
Mom Brain. What'd you guys play?
We played Family Feud.
On the Super Nintendo. And how do you think it went?
I mean, we didn't do a lot of winning, but I think
Yeah,
we
let's
had.
not spoil anything.
Wait, what's this one for?
Super Nintendo.
They had Family Feud on that?
Yeah, I had read a while ago that the one for Super Nintendo was really funny and dumb, and they had it at the retro shop, so I picked it up.
Nice.
It's like $4.
I think it was fun. I think there were a lot of laughs.
I mean, I had a lot of fun watching you guys play.
Just our family name is
What was it?
the Twiddle
Twiddlebins? Yeah. My dad suggested the name Twiddlebink, but it wouldn't fit, so we just went with Twiddlebins. I'm surprised Twiddlebin fit. Like, I thought we were just going to get the Twiddles or something like that. But yeah, I played host. You guys played the actual game, and if you watch the Parents Play series, you can probably guess that my dad gave some weird answers.
He also carried us
really
through a
pulled
round.
through one round. Yes, it was a clean sweep one round, all
Oh,
thanks
wow.
to him. Well, it was history related, so he's on top of that stuff. Like normal things that you think every person would know, no idea. Like just how to function on a basic level. But when it came to this historical one, he nailed it. There were 4 answers. He got them all. So.
Yeah.
It was one of the ones where like all the answers were facts. It's not like, what do Americans say are their favorite food? This was like there are only specific answers that are correct. And he got them all. So but yeah, check that episode out. It's on the YouTube channel right now. You can check it out in the Go Original Content section. I hope you enjoy it. Also, I didn't do the editing that I've been doing for the last few episodes because I felt it just didn't work with this episode because there really wasn't any downtime or anything the whole time everybody's playing because it's Family Feud. There's there's a question and you're figuring out answers and there's lots of discussion. And then, while the other team's going, you're still trying to think of what answer to steal and stuff like that. So I felt it better lent itself to not being edited. So that's why I didn't edit it. But it still got the face cam or the picture-in-picture cam, whatever you want to call it. That's available. So like I said, check that out. You can watch it right now. Next week, I got no idea what they're playing. I got nothing. I need to sit down and look at some stuff. Also, there's something else. I don't remember what it was. All right, let's get into what little news there was for this week. So there was because the NES Classic Edition, which is out now, because the NES Classic Edition was coming out, Nintendo's been doing a lot of interviews with their developers. Talking about the games that they worked on all those years ago. So they sat down with Miyamoto, Mr. Tezuka, and Mr. Kondo to talk about Super Mario Brothers 1 and 3. They talked about development stuff that went on during those games. And there's some interesting tidbits that we never heard before. So Miyamoto says that the goal with Super Mario Brothers was to make it the grand finale of Famicom carts because the Famicom had been out in Japan for a while there. And he's like, let's make a game where we use everything we've learned so far to make the best final cart for the Famicom possible. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And that made Super Mario Brothers. And obviously that kind of took off in a big way and was key to the system's success when it launched in North America. It's kind of like Square Enix or Squaresoft back in the day. They were not making that much money and they were like, "Well, we're gonna have
This is
to."
the Final Fantasy.
they were like, "We're gonna have to exit the industry, but let's make one last game. And let's give it everything we got." And that game was Final Fantasy, and obviously, kind of worked out for them. The new Final Fantasy comes out end of this month. I think end of this month, maybe early December.
And that's what, like the 28th one?
Actual number 15th.
Okay.
Like, all right, I should say the number they're giving it 15. The number that it actually is, I don't know. It's more. There's been way more Final Fantasy games than that.
Yeah,
But
if you're counting like the
X's.
sequentially, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that comes out later this month, I believe, and I'm excited about it because it's it's still RPG, but it's action RPG. Like you actually run up and attack and stuff like that, which is new for a mainline Final Fantasy game, as far as I know. So I'm down for it. But yeah, so they were looking to make this the finale of Famicom carts, and Super Mario Brothers was the debut of Mr. Kondo as the sound designer. So this was a big deal for him too. They say that the work they did on Devil World and Excite Bike helped them to pave the way for Super Mario Brothers. So a lot of the things they learned on those two games were used to create Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers gameplay goal was to be a game where a big character could run and jump around in a fairly large course. Because if you think back to the games, then a lot of them were like single screen titles, like Devil World, for example. That's a single screen title. Or Excite Bike, while it is scrolling, it's, you just stay on that little track and that's it. And they said originally when they were making the game, you could only play as Big Mario. There was no such thing as Little Mario and then Super Mario. It was just Big Mario. And while they were working on the game, they thought that it might be more fun if you could see further ahead into a level. And the reason you couldn't is because Mario was so big. So that led them to the idea of potentially making two different versions of Mario. So they first planned out this idea on a whiteboard, and they were looking at the idea of maybe we can make him small, and then he gets big when he takes a power-up or something like that. And that's the first time they referred to him as Super Mario. So that's how they got to the title. As far as Super Mario Bros. 3 goes, this is really interesting. So they wanted to do something different. So they did Super Mario Bros. 1. Then they did Lost Levels in Japan, which looked pretty much like Super Mario Bros. 1, but was much more difficult. And in America, they did Super Mario Bros. 2, which was just a reskin of another game that they did. So for 3, they were like, we want to do something really different. We want to take the series in a different direction. So they were working on an overhead isometric view. That's what they were going to do for Super Mario 3, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But they said the horsepower of the system and working out certain gameplay elements just was giving them a lot of trouble, and they just couldn't make it work. And I said they thought one of the key elements of Mario games was being able to jump on an enemy's head, and they believed that this was too difficult to do in the isometric view. You couldn't tell where you were jumping. But they said there still are some elements of the isometric view left over in Super Mario Bros. 3, some things that they made that just remained in the game. They said like the checkered floor in the beginning of the game. So when you first started up, or when you're in a castle and you see the checkered floor, that was originally designed for the isometric view, but they used it in the version that we got. There was also worry that people wouldn't like the suits that they added to the game, like the raccoon suit and the tanuki suit.
Raccoon.
And they were also working on making Mario fly, but they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to implement it in a game. And they had trouble making it work. But when they got it to work, they were like, instead of making another new suit, why don't we add this ability to one of the suits that's already in there? So they added it to the raccoon suit and the tanuki suit.
And the P-Wing.
And the P-Wing, that's correct. They also said they had the idea for flying around since the very first game, but they couldn't implement it at the time. But between 1 and 3, they have learned a lot more. Am I disconnected? I am. Between 1 and 3, they learned a lot of stuff, and they were able to get it to work. Development on Super Mario Bros. 3 took 2.5 years, believe it or not. Is your internet okay?
I can't get into the chat.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the chat
it's just
or
chugging in the chat.
Oh,
It
yeah.
won't even load the screen for me to sign in.
Oh no, must be the chat. Well, chat, if I'm not, I can't see you because something's up.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Might be the IRC client. Let's change that. Yeah, if you touch the thing that says Mibit down below, you see that?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm trying. No, connection failed. Could not connect. Something's up with the IRC. So I apologize to people who are in there because I can't see you. I missed you though. What was I on?
You're talking about Super Mario 3.
No, I meant like chat client. All right, whatever. I'll get back to this. The first Mario game had 7 to 8 members, while the third game had upwards of 30 dev members working on it. So a big difference there. Every day, the map programmers would pack themselves into a long, narrow conference room, and all they would do all day was work on coding. They just sit there and code and sit there and code. And this was based on a lot of the, that's back when Nintendo used to draw out the level designs on long, ridiculously long sheets of graph paper, and they'd like cut out sections and tape pieces on, and they just like...
That's kind of cool.
It is,
like a hard
yeah.
copy.
I mean, really annoying and difficult and labor intensive, but yes, they used to actually draw them out.
Physical you can look at.
Yeah, so the developers...
Yeah, that's like the way I would use it.
The developers would take those sheets of paper and have to program each little one into...
Imagine if any of
computer.
those still survived.
They did. They have some, yeah.
They have them?
Yeah, they were just showing them not too long ago. And they have them where they show like pieces of paper that were taped together where they like cut out a portion of a level and somebody drew something else up and they taped it onto the... Yeah, they have some of that stuff. Mr. Kondo said he had trouble deciding what direction to take with the music for Super Mario Brothers 3, and he actually ended up making 2 overworld themes, and he didn't know which one to go with, so he went to Miyamoto and Tezuka and played them both, and we got the one that's in the game now. So I don't know if we've ever heard the other one. He didn't say. I'd like to know if like he used that in another game or put it somewhere else in that game.
I bet you they recycled.
But he doesn't say. Yeah, I'm sure that by this point, yeah, definitely. First comment comes from G-Man Sir. And he says, I really want to know what that unused Toad power-up would do. Well, so do we. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. So I did the latest update on the iPhone, and it was like, you could say, hey, girl name, and she'll listen to you. And I was like, I've never done that. I'll give it a shot. Now she comes up all the time by accident, so I have to turn it off. It's annoying. I hate her. I hate her.
Like better, her or Alexa?
Alexa, by far.
I love Alexa.
Europe, this week's digital releases on Wii U and 3DS. Nikki Hill isn't here, so I don't have to say it the weird way. On 3DS, this is new 3DS only, is shoot the ball. Your objective is simple. Use the touchscreen to shoot the ball into the open space, scoring a point. Each shape is randomly given a speed and color to increase the difficulty. Challenge your family and friends to beat your session score. How many times can you shoot the ball?
Sounds pretty lame.
How many times?
2.
I could do 3.
Sure
You're supposed to be excited about this game.
I just can't get into it.
I believe John Savage is here.
Is there any butterfly collecting in the game?
You shoot the ball at butterflies.
No, it's not the same. Am I collecting
You
herbs
shoot
to mix them
butterflies at the
together
ball. No.
to sell potions at a market?
You know, you were just talking about how you would make games on graph paper. Well, hey, you can do that right now. There's your game.
Hey!
Start drawing up ideas for butterfly and herb collecting. Special offers on Baila Latino. Fit music for Wii U. Love Me Buddies Wonderland. Elliot
My favorite title of the game ever.
Love Me Latina?
No. Love Me Latino Wonderland. No, it's Love Me Buddies Wonderland. Elliot Quest, Olympia Rising, Pixel Maker, Steel Lords, Word Party, and Space Hulk. Also on sale on 3DS is Love Me Buddies Wonderland. There's a sale on Dementium Remastered and some other titles as well. That's all that came out this week? You got to be kidding me. I don't pay attention to the Europe stuff because Nintendo posts it up. That's crazy. That can't be it.
Now that's SLU.
I mean, Shoot the Ball was such a popular title. No one wanted to go up against it.
Well, Locam says, what a wasteland of a week. So I guess it's true. That's it. Man, that is crazy. One title.
Why? They're gearing up for Black Friday. So they don't want to release anything good now. They're going to save it all.
Well, I mean, if it's only eShop stuff, they're not putting it out in like retail
They're
and stuff.
saving.
Does Europe do Black Friday?
Why
Do
would
they?
they?
No.
Right?
I didn't think so.
I guess not. Europe friends. You don't do
We
Thanksgiving.
can't
do you?
even get into the chat.
Ugh.
I don't, we have no friends anyway.
Maybe online. Like
I'll find out.
Yeah, Cyber
That's what I was
Monday.
thinking, like a Cyber Monday. Yeah.
I don't know.
North America for Black Friday.
Yeah.
Nintendo is putting out the. Let me get. All right, it's a new 3DS. It's the Mario Brothers new 3DS, so it's got like Mario on it and like a Piranha Plant and Luigi and a Koopa Shell and a Bullet Bill and blocks and Toad and a whole bunch of different designs on it. But it's all black, and it comes out, or it's black or white. I'm sorry, it comes out Black Friday, and it will be $100. That's a really good deal. So a new 3DS. Remember that has the interchangeable faceplates if you want them. For $100. So no pack-in game there, but it's $100 for a 3DS. That is Black Friday only. That is not a regular price. So
Once they're gone, they're gone.
that's right. Make sure to swamp
Yeah.
Walmart.
Step on any old people or young
That's
people in
right.
your way.
The one day it's like the Purge. It's okay. You're allowed to kill people just because you want to get that 3DS. Rhino47 says this is going to sell like hotcakes. No Wii U deal though. They must really want it to just go away at this point. Yeah, they're not going to drop the price because they want to get as many $300 out of people as they can while it's disappearing. Mr. Masuda, who is known for his work on the Pokemon franchise, talks a little bit about Pokemon Go, and he also talks about how it didn't impact the development of Sun and Moon. So Mr. Masuda says, the Game Informer, I personally didn't expect Pokemon Go to be the big phenomenon it has become. When we were first beginning the development of the game, I really just kind of expected that a lot of people would play it, but as a smaller thing where people would just enjoy going outside and catching some Pokemon. That was really actually where we put the focus of the game. We really wanted to kind of distill the experience of catching Pokemon, make it a simple experience. You can go outdoors specifically, walk around, find Pokemon, and catch them. I really just wanted to express that concept with Pokemon Go. So he was very surprised by how popular it was.
Yeah, he's got blood on his hands. All those people who died.
I mean, that's kind of true. Yeah, I guess so. He played some part in the death of people. That is correct. I'm sure, like, people have, like, just fallen out of bed and died, too. And I guess that means, like, CERTA's responsible for
Yeah, the
people
bed
dying.
manufacturers.
Yeah, right. Bed's too
The
high.
people who built the floor.
Floor's too hard. Bed's too high. About Sun and Moon, he says, in terms of other Pokemon Go's success affected Sun and Moon, it didn't affect the development of the game or any of the features, but I think it's going to affect it in a way that more people maybe just learned about Pokemon or came back to Pokemon through Go. I think the awareness of Pokemon in general is a lot higher, so that may affect Sun and Moon in a certain way. And by a certain way, he means in his pockets. Yeah, this is the most pre-ordered game from Nintendo ever, or a 3DS game or something like that, but it's got a record. G-Man Sir says, I wasn't either. He wasn't expecting the popularity either. Well, that makes to you. We have a rumor about Smash Brothers. You guys like Smash Brothers?
Yeah, I barely play it.
You still like
I
it?
still like it.
I still like it, but I barely play it too.
That's because you two are too busy 5:30ing with each other.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The rumor is, and we've been hearing this for a while, it comes from a different source than usual, but I've heard this from Emily Rogers a while back, that Nintendo is working to port Smash Brothers Wii U to the Switch. And because of that, they're going to delay some of the Smash Brothers amiibo that are still due out. So the Bayonetta amiibo and the Cloud amiibo are going to be held back because Nintendo wants to launch them alongside the Switch port of Smash Brothers. And according to the rumor, the Switch port won't be available at launch, but they're looking to get it out within the first 6 months of the platform. And this version will contain all the downloadable content that was available for the Wii U version of the game. So it'll be like a Smash Brothers Complete Edition or something like that.
Did you do all your downloads for that yet? Because I knew you.
No, I want to, but I need to get people around to play. No. I've had like Kyle and Cody, but they're like, yeah, let's play, and Cody's terrible.
Yeah.
And Kyle wants to, but then gets beaten. So you're my mainstays.
I was gonna say, what are you saying?
I'm saying we need to do another 100 stock match. So yeah, just a rumor for now, but this one comes from who is it? God damn it, I forget. Laura Kate Dale, is that her name? I'm sure the
Or a
IRC,
cake down.
Sounds right.
sure the IRC could tell me if I could get into it. Who has gotten multiple things right as far as Switch rumors go? The King Up North says, I wonder if the Switch port will have GameCube controller support. For, hardcore Smash players are going to want that.
Yeah.
If there's a couple of USB ports on the Switch or its dock, I don't see why the GameCube adapter couldn't work. Well, I would agree with that. If there's USB ports there, you would think that they would be able to somehow reverse engineer the Switch to be able to support that adapter. We'll find out. Like I said, this is just rumor for right now, but it seems like something that shouldn't be impossible to do, but I don't know anything about making stuff. This week's North American downloads. What's the matter? Me?
Yeah, I was just saying all right.
North American downloads. What did North America get? We got on the 3DS Harvest Moon Skytree Village.
That game's been around a while.
The franchise, yes, it has. But this one features new and easy farming mechanics, updated tools, terraforming, and a new animal. I don't know how to say this.
The Puma.
It's a donkey, but it's a special type of donkey.
The ass.
Poitou, the Poitou donkey?
Sure.
Poitou.
I don't
So
know.
look that up. Is that a real thing or is this a
Okay.
game thing?
I don't remember that in my zoo books growing up.
Oh, look at it. Oh, it's an
Where was-
elder bug.
Where was your zoo books? What is that?
An elder bug. Was somebody here?
An elderberry. How many times do I have to tell you that? So that's available. And you can play as a boy or a girl.
Ooh, how inclusive.
That's right.
Wow.
But humans only.
Not buying it.
Can you play as a transgendered boy or girl?
Donkey, yes. Only a donkey. So that's available on 3DS. Also available on 3DS on the Virtual Console. Hello. Is Mega Man X3. So that's the Super Nintendo game only available on the 3DS Virtual Console. Or the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL. So if you don't have those, you can't buy it. Don't buy it and don't complain. There's a fold-out chair here and there's this chair.
I told him there weren't enough chairs.
So 2 chairs. That's enough chairs.
Got it?
Rhythm Heaven Fever is available on the. What is
Don't
this?
block that door. Danielle's in
You need mom brings.
Rhythm Heaven Fever is available on the Wii U, so it's the DS game that's available on the Wii U for download on the Virtual Console.
You have a bad back.
Deals on Gunman Clive, Midnight 2, and Dan McFox Headhunter are available. Also, there's the new My Nintendo Rewards Celebrate Metroid. The latest My Nintendo Rewards are inspired by the launch of the Nintendo Entertainment NES Classic Edition. You can get some deals on some stupid crap. Nintendo Badge Arcade Anniversary Sale is going on. Let's celebrate the first anniversary of the Nintendo Badge Arcade game with a sale on gameplays. What?
Gameplays?
You can. That's what it says. I guess
Plays,
because
like,
you have to pay.
yeah.
Oh.
You collect badges
on,
from
guys.
popular games to customize your 3DS. Gameplays are used to play the game. That's what it says. From November 10th to the 17th, you can purchase plays for up to 50% off the regular price. You can also get 4 free plays during the week. 2 free plays on November 10th. Sorry. And another 2 free plays on Monday the 14th. There, you can do that one. Stop by and check it out. Sale runs until the 17th. New themes this week, Mom Brain. You want to hear about the themes?
Oh my god, I've been waiting all my life for the Hello Kitty.
No, there's no Hello Kitty this time. There is Animal Crossing Falling Leaves theme. That's it. Also new this week is Cartoon Network Battle Crashers on the 3DS, Dangerous Road on the 3DS. I can't even ask you to make up what these games are about.
One road.
Just one road. Which road do you want to take? The normal or the dangerous?
Let's
We'll
take the
take
dangerous
dangerous road. I can't even have
It's a
you.
very long road.
I can't even have you guess what it's about because there's no description. Dungeon Hearts DX is available. Kutar Apple, Kutar Burger Factory, Kutar Concert Staff, Kutar End Credits, Kutar Jump Rope, Kutar Magic Ball, Kutar Powder Factory,
Lord.
Kutar Quiz, Kutar Ski Lift, Kutar Tube Rider. Those are all available. And finally, Shoot the Ball.
If I could play the
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kutar
That's
quiz when I
Kutar.
get
Shoot the
home.
ball.
Yeah, I think Kutar is just like a cat. That's all that I know about it. Kuro has the first comment, and they say, what better way to celebrate Metroid than with discounts of games instead of allowing the games to be rewards themselves? Well, someone's a little bitter, but I agree. This is the end of an era officially. Nintendo has confirmed it. They're ending the production of the Wii U. The Wii U is done. They say the Japanese website has confirmed that the final 2 Wii U versions in circulation are ending production. So it's this, and Nintendo confirmed this is going on in North America as well, so Europe too. Whatever is out there on shelves right now, that's all that there's going to be. So if you want a Wii U, you have to go out there and buy it now. They're not going to put out any more. So whatever stock is out there is it for the rest of the system's life. So that's officially the end of the Wii U. Well, I mean, you know, Breath of the Wild's coming out, but that's not going to be till March at the earliest. But
That's what, almost 5 years?
just about, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good amount of time.
It is.
Like
It's,
been 5
yeah,
years.
yeah, right. It didn't sell like they wanted it to, obviously. But as far as like your traditional console lifespan, yeah, that's a little on the short end, but just about right. Yeah. Obviously, they're hoping the Switch will have a longer lifespan than that, but that remains to be seen. Nintendo 2 Cop says, so Nintendo lied about Wii U production not ending soon. Well, there's a first. Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, we had a story that Wii U production was ending, and Nintendo was like, no, that's not true. And now this week, they're like, now it's true. I was like, oh, all right, thanks. All right, we did that. And then today, I'm sorry, we had 2 stories about the Switch loop. I apologize.
You see, you told me one.
I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person.
Okay.
Nvidia was talking about the Switch because they're working on the Switch. This is Nvidia's president, Mr. Huang. He says, I guess you could also say that Nintendo contributed a fair amount to that growth. And over the next, as you know, that's what he says. The Nintendo architecture and the company tends to stick with an architecture for a very long time. So we worked with them now for almost 2 years. Several hundred engineering years have gone into the development of this incredible game console. I really believe when everybody sees it and enjoys it, they're going to be amazed by it. So when you enjoy it, you're going to be amazed by it.
Yeah.
I really believe it's really like nothing they've ever played before. And of course, their brand, their franchises, and their game content is incredible. And so I think this is a relationship that will likely last 2 decades. And I'm super excited about it. Yeah, they're excited about it because Nintendo gives them money to make the thing. So,
Yeah, that's a pretty big,
obviously,
like addition to a portfolio.
yeah, right. And obviously, if the Switch sells well, Nvidia will be even happier because Nintendo will need more Switches made and will give Nvidia more money. So, Sokar says it would have been nice if you stated how smoothly it can handle a game like, say, Witcher 3, instead of something like how it's always been. Oh well, a nice thing, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Nvidia's not going to talk about that stuff. That's Nintendo's place, and Nintendo's not going to talk about that either because they. Think about it. When has Nintendo ever said anything about specs of a system? They don't talk about like this system has this many teraflops and pushes this many polygons. Nintendo doesn't say that. They say like this system has enough power to fuel the creations of developers worldwide or something like
But
that.
I gotta know about my polyflops.
That's right. How? Tell me about the lighting. I need to know about the shaders.
Yeah,
All right.
For the longest time, I
No,
thought
this
that,
is
like,
actually just a normal
Nintendo just
guitar.
like their own like
Guitar?
processors.
He's
and that sort of
nice.
thing.
I mean, they do
Yeah.
some stuff like they have their say in architecture and stuff like that. But yeah, they're like they work with like IBM and ATI and this time Nvidia.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Um,
that cooking little chef's hat on.
That's Kutar.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it's
see, that's
Kutar.
right. It's a cat.
Oh, he is cute.
And Kutar doesn't have anything on Rule 34. Get on that, people.
Kutar is kind of new. So what do you mean? You're sitting right there. You're not doing anything. Go ahead and draw something.
All right.
Yeah, that's part of the rule. If
That's right. You found something
You
that doesn't
found
have
it, you
porn.
have
Now
to
you
make it.
draw
Not that
it.
hard to draw.
It's gonna be a little crude.
Kirby, get to work on it. All right, that's all. See, I told you there's not a lot of top stories this week. That's all your top stories. Kirby, what have you been playing?
Not much this week. I played a little more Doom. You saw that I returned it
I did.
because
You said you were going back to find hidden stuff.
yeah, I did a little bit more of that this week. But yeah, I think I've done about as much as that as I can. I don't really feel like replaying the same levels
Yeah.
anymore.
I know what you mean.
And,
Like that's sometimes like when there's games where I want to find everything in it, I usually make myself do it as I'm playing through the first time. So then when I go through the second time, I don't have as much to find
There.
because I'll
There's some Kutar porn.
close enough.
It's not supposed to be, but it can be.
close enough.
You
Close enough.
just get rid of
Gross.
that bottom.
But
Show and
But,
tell. Show and tell.
yeah, when you go back in the second time and there's just like so much stuff and you have to play through levels like 4 or 5 times to potentially find everything. Yeah, you kind of hit a point where you're like, all right, I've
Yeah.
had enough.
And yeah, I can't do any of the multiplayer stuff. And so yeah,
You're not PlayStation. What is it? Plus?
No.
You're not, or
I'm not.
oh, I did not
PlayStation
know
Plus,
that.
No.
That's a good holiday gift.
Oh,
A year of
maybe.
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not giving it to you, but that'd be
I
nice.
wouldn't expect you to. So
I'll give you ones that come in other games. Like, here's a free month for free.
So yeah, I returned it because I really need to make some more space because I actually had to delete like I think at least 2 games off of my
Oh, your hard drive's
my hard
full?
drive
Yeah,
just to, like,
I've
make
been
room
playing that
for
game
it.
for a while now, deleting. It's surprising, like, how much space some of the games
Oh, you've
take
been
up.
playing the deleting game?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I play it, like, I started playing it, like, 6 or 7 months ago, and every time I'm in there, I try and keep the space at, like, at least halfway, so I know I can download something else, and yeah.
'Cause, yeah, Doom took up like a lot more space than I was expecting.
Yeah. Like, I'm playing Battlefield now, and that takes up a lot of space, so.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
What else are you playing?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Jonathan Savage? Well, I know what you've been playing.
Oh, a little something called Civ 6.
So compared to Civ 5, how is it?
It needs some patches,
But
but it is
overall,
the framework of the game is good.
okay.
It is good. I think
So it's something you could see yourself playing from now until the end of time?
I don't know that I'll get like 2,700 hours into it like I did on Civ 5, but we'll see.
How many
Man,
hours?
27?
I think so.
I'm
yeah.
only at 1900.
Yeah.
How many hours did you put into Kerbal?
Maybe 700. Something
Oh,
like that.
so not anywhere near as much. But you
Yeah.
were on a real Kerbal kick for a while.
I was. But the thing is, like, the nice thing about Civ is I can kind of like have it on, walk away, watch a movie.
Yeah.
Like, I could be playing it really slowly and have my attention in other things.
Yeah.
So that you can't do when you're flying a spaceship.
Or you could be at the computer and play like a couple turns, and you're like, "Oh my god, 7 hours have passed."
Well, that happens. That happens with Civ. And that's happened with Civ 6. Although, like,
Oh,
yeah.
the sun's down.
I'm playing it.
Oh, the sun's back up.
Yeah, playing it at higher difficulty, it's kind of like revealing more of the frustrations. Like, doesn't make sense.
What tiers of difficulty are there? Like how many? It's not just
It's
easy,
the
The
medium,
same.
kinds that
hard.
roll down your cheek. Tears of difficulty.
It's pretty much the same. I mean, the highest difficulty is deity.
I hear Gandhi's still a jerk.
He is. That's a joke they've just continued, but he hasn't been a problem for me because I've annihilated him long before he's had the opportunity.
Well, now I've jinxed it for one of your future games, I'm
Happened to
sure.
nonviolent
yeah.
resistance.
Well, he's
Gandhi's over that.
great and nonviolent until like the Manhattan Project's completed,
Um,
and then he's all about it.
So, other than that, you're not playing anything? That's what I thought. Well, Lube, go ahead. Tell me the same thing.
I actually played a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh.
Over the weekend.
People are still online playing it?
Oh,
Or you
I
didn't
wasn't
play online? I take back my statement.
But yeah, I'm guessing people are still online playing it. I don't know.
They said they're doing another one next year. I don't know what's going to be in it other than Star Wars related
I
content.
don't see how
but-
could they do another. I mean, they're just pumping out. It seems like every couple months they're just pumping out pay DLC for it. So
Well, maybe the new one will be all focused on like
The new
more of the newer stuff and then Rogue One stuff too. So
yeah,
I don't know.
But other than a brief sortie into that, I've just been doing Civ 6 constantly,
And that's how it will be for years to come.
Yeah, that's the way I like.
For like the
years and
next
years.
5 or 6 years.
Yep. Yep.
So
All right, Mom Brain, what have you been playing? I don't wanna go this way.
Hi.
I,
Hi, how are you?
Hi. How are you? Play a little Family Feud,
Yeah, that's it, right?
and I think that's it. I
Thanks,
played
Aubrey.
parent-teacher conferences.
Thanks. No,
this
no,
week.
you do this every time. You're not allowed
That's
to
what I
say that
played.
stuff.
it's not. Oh,
That's not a game. I was gonna tell you I played something and now I can't
You're gonna tell
remember.
me.
Yeah, remember? And I said I should save it for the podcast.
Yeah, and now you forgot.
Oh no, I remember. Okay. I was talking to Do Michaels, and we were talking about Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which he never bought, and I did buy, but I haven't played it yet.
Mhm.
And he said he didn't buy it because reviews, which they weren't bad, but they weren't like 9s and 10s.
They were like 7s.
Yeah, which is how the game industry works now. So reviews are 10 is great, 9 is I'll still buy it, and anything below is garbage.
So really, it's now everything.
It's a 7 to 10 scale.
Now it's between 9 and 10.
If it's anything
9.2.
below a 9, you're like, oh, no good. So since we were talking about it, I was like, I should pop that in. I'll put aside some other stuff and give that a shot. And so far, I really like it. Like I'm really enjoying it. One of the things that turned me off when I first put it on was, you know how you played the first one, right?
Yeah, most of it. Yeah.
So you know how in the first one, like,
Wait, what are we talking about?
Mirror's Edge.
Got
We're
it.
talking about video games.
Wait, what?
Why are you asking? Why do you
I
care?
checked out for a minute, and now I'd like to check
Are
back
you okay?
I need you
Where
to
did
tell
you
me where I
go?
am.
in.
What just happened to you?
I don't know.
You know what day it is?
Did something happen when you went in that other room?
Yeah, right?
I know.
She set her watch for like this time and just went to a completely different world. Yeah, look at you. Look like you just woke up from a 1,000-year nap.
I didn't.
I need one.
I do.
So
That's
anyway,
pretty good, actually.
Oh, yeah, Mirror's
1,000
Edge.
years.
in Mirror's Edge Catalyst, just like in the first one, you know, like things you can run and jump off of because they're red. Well, in this one, they do that too, except because gamers are wieners now. Like everything is red. So like there's like red footprints that run along the ground and like red like silhouettes of.
When you said
Like,
everything,
to tell you
faded.
where to go,
Yeah.
why bother?
Exactly, right? Why am I playing a game then? Like, I'll put down a controller. You just do it for me, and I'll like.
It's like, let's play a puzzle game. Show me how to do the puzzle.
So that, yeah, exactly. So that turned me off to it. So I went
And you
to
can't
options.
turn that off?
I went into options, and it had 3 options. It had like, I don't know what the first one was called, like modern or something, which means I'm too dumb to play games. Then the second one was classic, and I was like, okay, I'll go to classic. And classic was better. Like certain things were red, like they were in the old game, but they still had like footprints on the ground and stuff, which was one of the things that annoyed me the most. And I was like, oh. So I went into the options again, and it said, I don't know what it was called, but it was nothing, like no red anything.
I think it was red.
So I turned that on, and that's how I'm playing, and it's great. Like you just figure out, because you know there's multiple ways to get to where you're going. You don't have to take one path. Just the red stuff would show you like the most optimized or direct path.
Octopus path.
So I've been playing with that and just finding my own way to stuff. Like all you get on the screen is like a blip that shows you where you're supposed to go for something, and you have to find out how to get there on your own. So I've been playing that way, and it's great. I love that way. And I feel like a lot of reviewers didn't even look for those options. They were just like, it's spoon feeding me information, which annoyed me too, which is why I looked in the options. But I feel like a lot of people didn't even bother.
Is that why a lot of the reviews were mixed?
I know a lot of people complained about how the game holds your hand too much. And I was like, oh, well, you know, if you took 5 minutes to look at the options, maybe you could take care of that. And they were all, so my complaints, so that's not a complaint for me anymore. It's completely fine. The only complaints I have are the same complaint I had in the first one. The combat isn't that good, which I don't give a crap about.
Yeah, because you can choose like not to fight at all.
There are certain sections where you have to fight, but
So
it's
it's
not
a
like big
complaint,
portions
but
of the
you
game.
don't really care.
No, I mean, like, I understand it's a legitimate complaint because, like, the fighting engine, whatever you want to call it, isn't all that great. Like, the focus of the game is running and jumping and getting from place to place. Like, the fighting is just a little part of it. Like, it doesn't bother me. I just know it's not the best, but it doesn't take away from the experience for me. But outside of that, I'm good. I guess I missed the first one had that theme song, which I say I missed, but I can't remember right now.
Yes, no, I downloaded it.
Right? It was in like everything. Oh, what was that song? But there's no song, there's no like overall theme in this game so far.
Still alive or something.
That sounds about right.
Let me
Yeah.
see if I can find it.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad I had that conversation with you and picked it up. What the hell is wrong with you?
Are you doing a Twitter question?
Yeah, I told. Where were you at the beginning of the show? I said I'm going to read the Twitter question from the other people.
Together. Okay.
It's not that.
And the music.
You assemble Pokemon?
Oh yeah.
Yep, putting it together.
Cool.
She started earlier this morning.
And I was getting the music together. It's a big job, you know.
Where?
GNpodcastmusic@gmail.com.
That's right. So I played that. I've been playing Battlefield 1 with Dew, and we've been having a lot of fun there. I mean, we're getting our asses kicked, but it's still a ton of fun. Just because I've been playing Medic, so like I'll see Dew run out into the middle of a field and just get taken out by an explosion or something, and I run out there with my little needle and jab him in. I actually jabbed him right in the taint for one, and he still got up, so it worked. But
That gets you up.
he exploded, and I swear. So I'm in a corner. He exploded, and I swear to God, he did a flip forward and landed by me with his legs like around my head, and I was like, bloop, right in the center, and he got right up. I was like, well, it worked.
Man, what would that look like
Yeah.
in third person?
You'll never know. I only had first person crotch on my screen. So. But usually what happens is I bring someone back to life, and then a second later they're dead again. Because the person that killed you is still right there. So like if they see
And they're watching everything.
yeah, they turn around. So the people that were watching that, yes, that must have been really awkward. But we're playing that. It's a lot of fun. We have our victories. It's a 50-50 mix. But the important thing is we're just having stupid fun out there. We're not playing to what's my KD ratio and all that crap. We're just having fun.
That's so important.
To a lot of people, it is. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Every time we're finished playing, Chip is like, "I need to see my stats. I got to get in there and see my stats." And I'm like, we won overall. Does it really matter? But I guess it does.
Some people are data people,
Well, some people want to know if they're improving in something, but it's another one to be like comparing.
Yeah, I feel like you could go on there and be the best player or the worst player on any given day.
So I'm thinking about so I have a running app that I use, right? And I'm friends with
right,
one person,
right,
because
in real life.
Yeah. Little hint, that person's not in this room.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Well, the person I'm friends with on my running app is not in this room.
Nice save.
So I don't compare. I don't compare myself to him. But
I just know I'm better.
No. But he can see my runs. I can see his runs. Now.
You know this person in real life.
Yes.
Okay. You didn't pass him running one day, and you're like,
you want to be Strava buddies? No. That'd be weird.
I don't know. Maybe you have some weird hand signal that you do to each other.
Oh, you have no idea.
You bump phones together on the run.
Oh, that's what it is.
I had a gentleman tip his hat to me the other day on my run.
I had a gentleman tip the other day.
It was beautiful. It was so nice. No, but so
what's a runner's hat?
Lady.
Is he running?
No,
just a regular guy?
hat.
Oh,
I mean, well, they're like John the Savage's hat would not be a hat I'd wear on a run.
You need one of those weirdo mesh hats, right?
The
like
real
mesh
thin
back.
one.
I do wear an old one.
Yeah.
A runner hat? You have one?
Yeah, it soaks up sweat pretty well.
I only have one, and I only wear it when it's raining because it helps to keep it I hate wearing hats. But so my point being, I'm not connected with every single person who has the app, so I don't have to look at their data and they can't look at mine. Can you do that with the game?
Yeah, you can look at everybody's stuff.
But do
I've
you
seen
have
everything.
the option to shut them all up and
Seen
only be friends with
Oh, you're not friends with them, but you can go on and see anybody's profile.
If somebody kicks your ass, you can look at their.
Yeah, you can see it. In the game, when you get killed, it'll tell you right there how many times you've killed them and how many times they've killed you, and it also shows who killed you and where they are in relation to you. So you'll die, and the camera will zoom over to where they are and outline them to let you know this is the person that got you, and
so
they'll
when
say
you respawn, they're gonna kill you.
yeah.
Right.
It'll say 1-3, so you killed them once and they've killed you 3 times. But then after the game, you have a whole leaderboard. Everybody first place to last place on both teams, and you can click on their names and see what they've done. Yeah.
And there's no opting out of that.
There might be. I've never even thought to look at it.
I'm just really mindful lately of social media and comparing and
Dick pics?
I've never gotten one of those.
You need to get on social media more. Yeah, right.
No, that's most people's response when I say I've never gotten one. The only person
Would you
who's
like one?
yeah.
It's the obvious joke. I mean,
Joke.
I was complaining about that the other morning at breakfast, and I had two offers.
I just haven't gotten an anus pic lately.
An
Nobody
anus
will
pic?
offer it to me.
Guys, I'm not getting button pics.
I
No,
need a knot pic.
I just feel a knot pic. Send me a pic of your knot, your balloon knot. I don't know. I just feel like we're so freaking sick with all that stuff, and they're you get maybe Chip is doing it for the right reasons, but when you get so obsessed with that stuff, you lose sight of what's fun and
Well, that could be their fun.
meaningful.
Yeah, like when I'm out there, in the trenches, I don't care about like any of that stuff. I'm just playing ahead. Like mostly, I'm playing because I'm playing with people I know.
Stuff because you're really goddamn good.
No, I'm
like
not.
If you sucked like me.
No, I'm not ever first place on the team.
I know.
That when I play those games, I consider like you die and you respawn. So I don't give a crap about dying because you come back right away.
Right.
But that ruins your overall ratio. But
Right.
I don't care because I'm trying to like take over spots, so it doesn't matter to me.
Because you play as a team member, which is very different than the way
It's a very
lot of
good
people
point.
play.
Yes, that's a very good point.
To you, the most important thing is the success of the team.
Yes.
Which is how I also play.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't play.
They're about personal
like
glory.
no matter what mode you're playing, the mode they're playing is just team deathmatch. That's it. They're worried about kills and that. Yeah, because like Battlefield is about objectives. Almost every mode is objective based.
When we played in this house, actually, those Halo Capture
games?
the Flag games,
Those were legendary.
the reason we won was because we were playing as a team. They outclassed us in every way.
Man,
when it came to kill ratios, but we beat them in most of the games because we played as a team.
Was it most? I thought it was all.
It might have been all. I don't remember.
Thanks to your expert sniping, though.
Ryan was
I was
just
a
here
good
not that long
sniper that
ago.
game.
Should have asked about
Maybe
it.
that's why he didn't look good, because it was a place full of bad memories for
Could have
him.
been.
Oh, he was triggered.
That's
Could
it.
have been.
I'm triggered.
I'm triggered by
Halo.
Halo.
Ryan, why are you shaking? All right, so I played Battlefield. I also played.
Oh my God, we're not done yet?
We're not even at an hour yet. It's going to be a really short show. I also played 3D Picross Round 2. I was showing Mom Brain all the fancy things that I created.
I'm like trying to live life, like
farting. It means farting.
Do the things that need to be
When she
done.
says she's trying to live life, it's
Just
just
let me live life. Yeah, it means I want to sit in the bathroom by myself and fart. That's what it means.
No, it means
Blow bubbles.
Life.
no. I mean,
I want to eat ice cream. I take it back. That's what it is.
Well,
Well, I associate that with farts.
See? Go hand in hand.
me eating ice cream with farts,
No,
or
me
you
eating ice cream.
Yeah.
Not you eating ice cream and farting. You eating ice cream with farts.
Wait,
like a
they're
fart
into ice
flavored
cream?
ice cream.
It's a topping.
That ice
You
cream
go
guy.
to Friendly's and the lady's like, and right on top.
It's that ice cream guy on YouTube. That top note. That's sweetness.
I mean, there's
Cover all 9,000
if
taste
there's
buds.
cake farts, there must be ice
That's
cream farts.
It's true. Cakefarts.com if you've never been there, folks.
Now you
Ask
know
your
what Luke.
parents' permission.
Now we know what Luke's looking like.
I could now, actually.
I'm done with my Rule 34 Pokemon. I need to look up ice cream farts now.
I'm like writing lesson plans and conference forms. I'm like getting dinner together, packing lunch for the next day. And Rami's like, Mom, Brain, you gotta come here, come here. Look at this. I made a cat. Come here. Look at this. I made a French fry. I was like, what the?
Well, you
Good
know,
for you. Great
the
job.
important thing is you remember what I made. Those are both things that I made.
Listen, I love you.
So I finally played that game. I played the first one, but I hadn't played this one. It's the same as the first one, but it's a puzzle game. I like puzzle games. Now, seeing that puzzle game, if you get stuck, it gives you the option for one hint, but you don't have to use them. It doesn't you're not like playing for 15 minutes on a tough puzzle and it's like, here, you should do this. The option's always there if you want to.
I liked Professor Layton where you bought the hints.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I don't like ice cream fart porn.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
All the ice cream looks melted.
So,
Is that ice cream going in or coming out?
maybe we should start another podcast just for ice cream farts.
Well, I do
That's
love ice
okay.
cream,
I'll
and
skip that.
What would you do in that time?
Probably throw up a lot.
Okay.
All right, so I played that. We did the Parents Play for Family Feud. I didn't really play that though. I played NES Classic Edition stuff with you and your
Oh,
brother.
that's right. Yeah.
We played what? Mega Man. I talked about last week. We did Bubble Bobble, but he played more this week.
He was playing Ninja
Double
Gaiden.
Dragon 2, Ninja Gaiden, yeah. There's something else, but yeah, NES Classic Edition stuff. But you guys know, well, hopefully you guys know that now, because hopefully you managed to pick up one of them. Because my reports state that they are sold out everywhere. and they went on sale earlier today. Your brother went to go get one this morning and was turned away.
Yeah, I got it because he sent me a text saying if I could find one, but I haven't been at work.
Yeah, he
I
told me
haven't
he
texted
was
him back yet.
okay.
He got there.
He told me he was planning to buy 2, so
Yeah.
he would, like resell.
And he's really regretting
Let me
it.
text him right now.
Well, he did everything right. I told him they're going to sell really quickly. Go to GameStop before it opens. He called them before, and they said we're going to get to like 12 or we'll have 12 or 15 overall.
Yeah.
And he got there before they opened, and they said we're sold out because people ordered them online to pick up at the store. So he was screwed.
Your mom said she really wanted one,
Yeah.
right?
And then later that day, they were all over eBay. One was listed for as high as $1,000, but one actually sold for $500, and the average price is like $250. So people are making a lot of money reselling them because they're $60. So so hopefully you guys didn't miss out on them. Amazon put them on sale at 5 o'clock today.
$1,000 on eBay.
Yeah, and then other retailers were sporadic in there with different. I've been trying to share the posts with you guys, letting you know when they go live for sale, and I know some of you guys managed to get them. But today Nintendo said that they are going to replenish stock all throughout the holiday season as well as into early 2017. So you'll have multiple chances to get them. And still time before the holiday gets here, because I'm sure it's going to be it's already a hit, but I'm sure it's going to be a big stocking stuffer idea for people. So don't give up hope. You'll be able to get one. And I think that's all that I played. I think that's it. All right. So let me finally I apologize again for this taking so long, but let me get to your Twitter question from was it last week? Yeah, last week, because we ran out of time. I don't remember what it was, but I'll tell you in a second. I think it was something about favorite third-party developer? I don't know. Let's find out.
Back.
Who's your friend? Oh, the bug.
Those elder bugs, they came in the other night.
Question is, what's your favorite developer that makes games for Nintendo platforms outside of Nintendo? Let's see what you guys said. Timothy come on, computer, work with me. Timothy Honeycutt says, Retro Studios, hands down. From Metroid Prime to Donkey Kong, they do stellar work. Can't wait to see what's next. Radical Defect says, good feel. They made 2 of my favorite Wii games, Yoshi's Woolly World, and they made 2 of my favorite Wii games, Yoshi's Woolly World, and some of the Street Pass games too. Feels good. That's what it says. Nintendo Hall says Capcom for the Ace Attorney series. Mega Jacob F says, I got to go with Capcom. Mega Man, Ace Attorney, Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, and so on. Yeah, Mega Man, which, you know how I feel about that. Seafoam Gaming says, due to the high quality of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, I'm going with Spike Chunsoft. Stabby Taco says, Monolith Software because of Xenoblade. Kenpatsu says, Silicon Knights for bringing Metal Gear to the Cube. Wow, just one game made them your favorite. The Wicked 001 says, Sega, they brought Retro Sonic back from the Genesis. Can't wait to play. I agree with that, man. I am excited for that game. Jumpman128 says, Renegade Kid, passionate and consistent. Well, now you mean a TUI, but I know what you mean. Big 30-party support. Big 30 parties. God damn it. Big third parties supporting Nintendo are a joke. They do an awful job overall. Ben Game Plan says, Retro has an amazing track record. The level of quality that goes into the games is worth the long gaps between their releases. The Goomba says, Retro because they've never made a game I've disliked. Yeah, you know what? I can't think of any game they've done that I disliked either. They've worked. Yeah, I can't think of a single one. Game Freak, or Goomba also says Game Freak and Intelligent Systems. So Fire Emblem developers and Pokemon developers. Eric says Shin Megami Tensei and other such RPGs from Atlas. Japan Newbie says Atlas. I like their games. Also Intelligent Systems. Pillsbury Doughboy says, without a doubt, Platinum makes games with the tightest mechanics. Beautiful James says, next level games, best 3DS titles. DJ Music Clues says, all of them. They do a great job supporting Nintendo. What? Bufaisal says, level 5. They have that Nintendo-like quality to their games and also a good variety of IP. Fabian says, proudly Atlas. They gave some nice support on handhelds and also a shout out to Image and Form as well with SteamWorld. Balky, oh my god, is it the Balky? Says, because of unique gameplay mechanics, variety, fun, ridiculousness, I'm choosing Platinum. Atlas is great as well. Warp Whistle says, skip. The world needs more Chibi Robo and Captain Rainbow. Yeah, we never got Captain Rainbow. Lord Roto says, it used to be Sing, but since they're closed down, I'll give it to Intelligent Systems. They make some rad RPGs. Are you getting music ready?
It's ready.
All right.
It's been ready.
Is the speaker on?
No.
Smasher Hyrule says that would be Platinum Games. I've always loved Bayonetta, but I never owned a PS3
First
or
song comes.
no 360. Daniel 0000 says Atlas. My 3DS library wouldn't be the same without them. Professor what?
Oh my god.
This all right. So this is either Professor 2 NYC or Professor Tony C. I don't know. He says I'm torn, but I'd say Drinkbox made a good effort bringing games to Nintendo, and Platinum for Bayonetta 2. My Body is Ridley says Skip. I like their quirky sense of humor, and genius game design sets them above everyone else. Andrew Mated says Level 5. Their games are jam-packed with content and have an unbelievable amount of charm. Mitchy Mouse says that's a tough one. I'd either say Capcom or Intelligent Systems. Link Triforce says Capcom, purely for Ace Attorney. Dutch Poet says 2 Tribes for Tokitori and Rive. Capcom for Street Fighter. Ubisoft for Rayman and Red Steel. And whoever developed Super Monkey Ball. He also says, I used to like Rare. Whoever developed Super Monkey Ball, come on, it's Sega. What does Sega do? Sheen-Chin says Capcom. Might sound cliche, but they made good Zelda games. They did make good Zelda games. They don't do that anymore. But Maximo says Platinum. Drake Gamer says, I don't know, outside of second parties like Retro or Monolith Soft, probably TT Games because I love some Lego games. SD Sick Hero says, so many. But the first thought was Intelligent Systems for Fire Emblem. If that's too close to Nintendo, maybe Capcom for Monster Hunter. C. Blackshirt says, because of how amazing Super Mario Strikers was, I'm going for next level games. Chicken 008 says Atlas, because they love Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, and Trauma Center. GameCube guy says Alpha Dream because of Mario and Luigi. Nathan says Atlas because they're 3DS games, but mostly because Tokyo Mirage Sessions. And it won't happen, but if they put Persona 5 on Switch, I'm buying it. Carefree Captain says they still know how to Inti creates. They still know how to make 2D platformers, and they've done Shantae and bringing the Blaster Master. Yes, I really like Inti creates. They're definitely one of my favorites. Irish Marcuse says Capcom because Ace Attorney. Enough said. Gray's Son Morales says Capcom because Monster Hunter and Phoenix Wright. There are a lot of Ace Attorney fans on here. Joran says, or Joran, I guess, says Sheen and Alpha Dream and Genius Sonority. Chad Sipes says Capcom because I'm old. Yeah, that's true. Capcom used to make a lot of great stuff. Bramus says Rare, if that counts, with a sad face. And if it doesn't count, HAL Laboratories, which I was just joking about with your brother. We're talking about how their logo is a dog
Speaking
in a
of
nest
HAL,
with eggs.
Has anybody seen Conan O'Brien's Really Tall Dachshund?
Oh, I have.
Holy hell. Is that funny?
Hang in there, Mom Brain. We're almost done. Cartridge Games says
funny.
Platinum Games. Easy. Hey Mario says definitely Atlas because of Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Persona Q. Nintendo says Treasure for Sin and Punishment
It's
and
a
Platinum
cereal.
Games.
Wow.
Just Another Castle says Monolith Soft and Platinum Games. Arison Rake says if you're talking about studios of Nintendo, my favorite is Retro. If you're talking about third parties, my favorite is Platinum. JRPG says Monolith Soft, of course. 101 Leafy says Level 5. They hooked me up on Dragon Quest 9 and haven't disappointed me since. Persons 94 says TT Games for the Lego games and their many laughs, especially Lego City Undercover. Platinum Games for their big climax action like Bayonetta 2. That's probably how Platinum would say it too. Regulus Ruiz says Platinum Games. Vex Shanu says Arika. Love Endless Ocean games because we hope we see one on Switch. Nothing like chilling under the sea with aquatic critters. Yeah, I really did like those 2 games, but I don't know if they're going to do another one. And finally, Dutchy says, all I have to do is look at my 3DS and say Atlas. All right, Mom Brain, you made it.
All right.
New music.
First song comes from JerBear1218.
I think I know it.
Oh, was this from that Adventure Time game?
Sure is.
Oh,
Hey,
good job.
hey, Ice King, why'd you steal our garbage?
It is, yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
I knew I
Ice King, why'd
recognized
you
it.
steal our garbage? Our garbage.
What are we doing, 8 or 10?
10. That was from
Okay.
JerBear1218. This next
Yes, I
song
remember that.
comes from our buddy Game Freak 613. You're gonna like it.
Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Can you turn it up a little bit, please? Lanayru Desert Temple, something like that. Lanayru Desert. Man, I'll never forget you like standing up in front of the TV playing a game, screaming at it. So one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
You were freaking out.
It's a big deal.
Yes, it is. But it was also very scary. Whenever a new Zelda game comes out, I'm nervous because of you.
Do you know how nervous I am?
I can only imagine. All right, go to the next one.
All right. Well, that was from Game Freak 613. This one comes from Raj Chaos.
Crap. Well, I guess NES.
Sure is. Ooh, it's just
Alright.
a little off.
Yeah, it's that crappy sound.
Well, the cover looks pretty crappy too, or at least what I'm seeing. Oh.
I mean, I don't know. You don't know it, right? I'll guess Rygar for the hell of it, but I know it's not Rygar. Go ahead.
Wrath of the Black
Mantra?
Manta.
Manta?
Oh,
I've heard
is
of
that
it,
a
but
game
I don't.
about a ninja?
I mean, it would look that way.
Can you tell me who made it?
Nope.
Thank you.
So that was from Raj
I'll do it.
Chaos. This one comes from J Jaguar.
Focus all attack. This is Wavering.
Sure is.
I know that crappy guitar anyway.
So late.
Well, I mean,
Feel good.
that's how you feel when you're jet skiing.
I've never done jet skis before.
Never done jet skis. Hey, Mom, you want to do jet skis?
Never been jet skiing.
Come to the bleachers after school and we'll do jet skis.
That was Jet Jaguar, by the way. Here comes one
It
from
was Taito.
Oh, so not terrible then.
Kern. This looks like a real nice game.
Super Nintendo?
Nope.
Wow. DS?
Yep.
Pretty good for DS.
Never heard of that.
Okay, so then it's not first party. Dragon Quest Slime?
Nope.
Good luck, I guess we're screwed. It's fun, it's bouncy, it's happy.
I don't think you've ever played this game. I don't think you own it.
Is it Square Enix?
I don't know. Could it be Majesco?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
It is Majesco.
What the hell's a Majesco game on DS? What did Majesco put out, for Christ's sake? I know I'll know the game when I hear it. But
I don't think you will. It's really weird.
Did Majesco do Izuna?
They did. This isn't it.
Damn. Alright, we got nothing. Give me the first word.
Eco.
Oh boy, I don't know it. No, go ahead.
Eco creatures save the forest.
Alright, I know it, but
Yeah.
I didn't play it. I know the titles, hearing the whole
That
thing.
was from Kern. Now, this song comes to us from WestFX, and it has a special place
Oh.
in my heart.
Flicky.
Reminds me of a great time.
This Rub Rabbits?
Yeah.
Remind you of Perkins?
Yeah, it does.
Who's there? Me, you, her,
Nikki
Nikki
Hill?
Hill?
Yeah.
He's still upset that they haven't made another one of those.
That goes back.
Yeah, right.
Right? We were there early in the morning.
We shall not say
Remember when we were
years.
drawing dicks to each other in PictoChat and Perkins? I'll never forget that.
The good old days.
Yeah, I think I was there too.
Were you drawing dicks with us? I don't remember.
I think there's pictures somewhere.
Of dicks, yeah, probably.
According to Miss Sarah, there is Black Friday in England.
Oh. So they got some weird name for it.
Oh, it's Dark Lord's Day.
Next song, please, Mom.
Sorry. This one comes from Steel Diver.
Magnolias.
Shelby, drink your juice.
My blood,
Of lust and bashful.
That crappy bass line. Always. Oh, I mean, like the H.
I think we funky.
I can't place the system. Is it a portable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bass line is 3DS?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it a Sonic?
I kind of got that vibe.
Not.
Is it a Sega game? No, I didn't.
Oh, it's over.
Can I hear it one more time?
No.
No, no.
Sarah also
That's
says
not possible on the
they
internet.
might do it online because people work on Thanksgiving in the UK, clearly because, well, you know.
They don't give
Is Power Rangers game for the DS?
Well, if there is.
Just ain't it. What is it? Ace Attorney or
No,
Phoenix Wright or something? You give me a look.
I just want you to get it, is all.
You know something I played?
I don't know if you played
All right,
it.
I
You
don't.
were, I guess, in the same ballpark when you said Power Rangers, because it's based off a TV show, an animated TV show,
Ben 10.
an animated TV show.
Did you say pants?
But still, yeah, that's I don't.
Okay, Mom. I don't know. Go ahead.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot they made a
Dual
game for
Sympathy.
that.
And that was from Steel
I
Diver.
actually
watch
saw
this
that
anime.
picture and I thought that was Naruto at first.
This one comes from
Because all anime's the same, right, Lou?
They all look the same.
Joshua 220.
Ooh, elevator music, the game.
I like it.
Yes. It's a short one.
It's another band trivia week.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
this like a systems menu?
Yeah, right.
I don't.
Is this Super Nintendo?
It's not Super Nintendo.
Oh, what is it? DS?
No.
3DS?
No.
What the hell is it?
Me?
64.
Oh. Snowboard kids. Quest 64.
No.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Mario Party 2.
Oh, for Christ's sake. That's a bad one.
Joshua 220. That was well played.
Yeah. Great job.
Here comes.
Listen, you know we're doing bad at music
one
lately.
from Wired. Just gonna
Come
take a
on.
moment.
Give me one.
You-
Come on, I
you've
know
played this.
Oh, my God.
Eternal Darkness.
No.
Resident Evil.
Is it a Metal Gear?
No.
How's system?
Wii. You played this.
You know I played it.
Is it like a Red Steel?
It's not right.
Or what? Oh, God.
That's solid.
What was
Not a bad guess either.
What was that violent game for the Wii? It wasn't
Mad World?
Yeah, Mad World.
Not the game?
Yeah, Mad World. Sounds like you're trying to escape from something.
Yeah, that's why I said
Being
Metal Gear,
chased.
yeah.
Oh,
The Conduit?
I was just gonna.
Oh, that's a good guess too.
Yeah.
I feel like our guesses are good enough for a point.
I don't think it works.
New rules this week.
It's my show. It's my
Right,
rules.
that's right. That's
It's not
right.
it's not a No More Heroes.
Nope, it's not.
Okay.
It's
Oh, Mass Effect 3?
No.
Wii, just regular Wii.
Oh.
How about
Wow.
Oh, something's coming to me. It's gas. What? God, it really sounds like a Metal Gear song.
Well, it's not.
It's not first party, is it?
I don't think so.
This is terrible.
No, that was
Prince of Persia?
No.
I don't want to let this one go. We've lost
Hunter
so
the
many.
Reckoning.
Go ahead. Go ahead. God damn it.
Deadly Creatures.
Oh, damn it!
Man.
Damn it! And I love that. I even own the soundtrack to that
Nicky
game.
Hill would have got it.
Yeah, you're right. He would have, definitely.
Last song comes from Wolfric Chaser.
What a great game. This is our last episode. Alright, it's Mega Man, but I don't know what one. It's not the one it came from. Mega Man Anniversary Collection?
No.
Mega Man Super Smash Brothers.
Nope.
Good guess. What the fart game has Tatsunoko vs. Capcom? Mega Man. Okay, so it's Mega Man something. What? Mega Man Soccer. That's the real thing, damn it.
Mega Man Pinball.
That's just dumb.
What? Everything's allowed to one.
Mega Man something.
X.
No, don't give it to me.
Is it X?
No, it's not an X. That was system. How about that?
I don't know.
Battle Network something. Come on, Kirby. If I go to Legends? No. Oh, really? Mega Man Legends 2?
It's not Legends, but it's close.
Mega
to
Man Zero? Mega Man ZX?
You're getting far away.
Mega Man
Legacy?
Oh!
What the hell is Mega Man Legacy?
Like Legacy Collection.
Is that what it is? Is
Mega Man Legacy.
that what it's called? Is it on 3DS?
I don't know.
You're supposed to research these sources.
No. I just play the music and tell you who sent
No,
it.
you're supposed to be a fact checker also.
10.
Yeah, oh, so I said Mega Man Anniversary Collection, and this is the game I was thinking of, but it's called Legacy Collection?
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
7.
I really thought it was called Anniversary.
6.
Mega Man Anniversary. Anniversary? Oh, no.
You guys got 5.
Oh,
This one like a European.
the Anniversary Collection was one that came out on GameCube and PS2 a million years ago. All right. Oh, we got it. Right.
Now listen, we need
Because they switched the buttons.
music.
Still in.
We need music,
I want to hear it.
and we need you to send it to gnpodcastmusic@gmail.com.
Where?
gnpodcastmusic@gmail.com.
And what are we sending to that address?
Music, please. You've got music. We want to hear it.
And how much will it cost us to send it?
How much is this free service?
And when do we send the music?
All right. Well, I guess there's no after show today because we couldn't get into the chat. I'm sorry, everybody. All right, so that's it. Thanks for joining us. Whoever joined us for the early show, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Should be regular time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Man, it feels weird without an after show.
Really?
Yeah, usually we talk about stupid shit. I mean, that's what we do.
I mean, did we not just talk about stupid shit for like an hour and a half?
Yeah, but there's feedback from people outside this room.
All right, we're really leaving. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.